Okay, Arnaud, tell me, is there an experience, maybe a couple that maybe have been the most challenging experience that you can recall?
Yes, I mean, I think, every moment we go through this life, we learn something out of ourselves. And at least that's the way I've always looked at it. And, when you're pursuing the entrepreneur path,
Hmm.
you create companies and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And, probably one of the biggest challenges has been to go through creation of a company, which is always awesome, and you're you're seeing your vision and you help them, you craft it so that it becomes a service to the others.
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't work, and that's a bummer. And more so when you're identified with it because that's your baby. At first, well, yeah, it's not fun at all because you basically have to go through your own transformation, right? So that's maybe a few challenges that I have been going through. Also, in the same way, when you're going through learning through life, you go through what we can call the dark night of the soul, which is a moment where you have to step back and lose everything between quotes so that you can redefine yourself and rebirth to yourself. I've been going through a few of them as well, and it's absolutely awesome to go through that because afterwards you are really free from your old self and you are able to create new things that you were not able to do first. So at the end of it, all of these challenges were blessings,
Right.
but when we're in it, of course, it doesn't feel that way. And we just have to keep faith and trust in ourselves and the fact that everything will come to help us on that path towards ourselves to discover more and more love for ourselves. So that's I think bottom line these challenges were all a blessing, as I said, so that you can come a better person, right? And become that diamond that was in the rough there and all lost within the rock. And you always polish a little bit more.
And surround yourself with great people. Quick story, just to confirm what you're saying. I may have told you this. Alamo, years and years and years ago, in the early '90s, created a new position called the Director of Wellness, and everybody thought it was ludicrous. I didn't, but everybody thought it was ludicrous. But they stuck to it, and they were a pioneer in talking about things like that. But it took nerve for a corporation per se or management to say that because of how people thought at the time. But it turned out to be pretty good visionary type of stuff. So
Yeah, it's
thanks
awesome.
for sharing your challenges, and I know it will be an impactful and successful.
Thank you.
Oops, hang on.